We are back on our show this Tuesday morning. Good to have Rabbi Harley here with us, and he's got a big announcement.
Yeah, this is my farewell visit for Good Day Senla. As many of you in town already know, I'm going to be moving to Greenville, North Carolina next week, and I wanted to come and say goodbye and
we appreciate that.
And thank you, Mark and Cindy and Francis, wherever you are,
right.
For all of just the amazing, wonderful mornings.
We enjoyed having you kind of as a semi-regular.
Yeah, well, it's just great waking up in the morning and feeling this kind of connection. It's nice being here on a day where the flags are raised high. Mm-hmm. It's also nice noticing how many of our flags are at half-mast today, because we're also recognizing a national sense of loss and mourning and solidarity.
Yeah, horrible tragedy.
Yes,
so.
indeed.
Yeah.
As I always do, I come with lessons for you, and this one has to do with the Jewish holiday called Shavuot that just took place, where we celebrate the receiving of Torah at Mount Sinai.
Right.
What that means is we are actually accepting that God speaks to us. Okay? Whichever faith you happen to have, we all believe there's something out there that is sending us the lessons of life, and I wanted to leave 3 of them that I use as kind of a test to see if everything fits into those lessons. The first one is, throughout our Bible, keeps talking about the widow, the orphan, and the stranger. Mm-hmm. We have to show special care for those who are the most vulnerable in society. If you treat everybody the same, gee, that sounds great, but it's not fair. Mm-hmm. Because some people have to be treated differently in order to lift them up, to give them a fair chance. Okay, so that's the first lesson. The second lesson is also fairness, and has to do with the fact that just because people are rich and powerful doesn't mean they shouldn't be treated fairly too, and respectfully and civilly. And it'd be really nice if we all did that toward everybody. We don't want to defer to somebody just because they have power, just because they're the anchor of a TV show. But
that's true.
yeah, but we do, we want to treat them properly, but we always have to be afraid of this thing called corruption. Anytime anybody has power, right now you let me have the mic, I have power, okay? But there's a tendency to overuse that. Anybody feels that way, and that's corruption when you use your power to gain an unfair share of resources, which can be money. We certainly in Louisiana have heard of that happen. Yeah. But it also has to do with the amount of attention you get, or your reputation, or the decision-making power. And the third lesson, this is all related to fairness, is that we want to be fair. We want to have rules and follow, predictable, fair rules, which driving on the road certainly helps us a lot. But when it comes to applying them to other people, and especially to ourselves, we also want to have that thing called mercy, compassion, often override strict justice. Right. I know there's a myth out there that the Jewish God of the Old Testament is somehow wrathful, and that's just not the way we see God. We see God as merciful, loving, forgiving, compassionate, even kind, which means giving more than you have to give to be fair. Yes, there's rules of fairness, but they're always tempered. They're always balanced off. And what I find is if those 3 lessons I just came fit any setting I'm in, they can really guide me to specific decisions, and I try to live by them, and that's what I wanted to leave
us with a
leave
good
the
message.
Audience and leave you with, and just thank you so much. It's been a great town, and Senla's a great place to live, and it keeps getting better.
Best of luck, and we hate to say goodbye.
Thank you.
Rabbi Harley.
Thank you for the life lesson today. How can we not have but a wonderful day after listening to you? Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for all the stuff you both do here and in the community. I can't finish saying bye to Cindy without thanking you for Rotary and all the work you do for that.
It's my passion.
And all the service out there.
Thank you so much. It's been our pleasure.
Enjoy North Carolina. Beautiful state.
Thank you so much.
More to come. The DeMar Dotson football camp. That's next.
That is